Everyone, let's talk tonight about proof texting. Now, proof texting sounds like it's a good thing, like you're just proving scripture with scripture, but it's not exactly that. When you're trying to prove scripture with scripture, but then you get it out of context, out of its historic or literary meaning or context, then you have a misapplied scripture. I'll give you an example. Take a look in John chapter 14, 15. Seventh-day Adventists love to use the scriptures, so do Hebrew roots. It says, if you love me, keep my commandments. Well, for years, many people would say that has to do with the Ten Commandments. Well, the answer to that is emphatically no, it does not. And how do we know this? Because Jesus is preaching and teaching his disciples. And very, very clearly, it wasn't that long before he's going to be leaving this earth. And he's saying, listen, I need you to have a new commandment. Look at John chapter 13, 34. I give you a new commandment. I give unto you that you love one another. My friends, without question, he was not giving them the Ten Commandments. He was not giving them an 11th commandment or a new set of 10. The Ten Commandments were not even in view there. Neither are they in John chapter 10, 14. If you love me, keep my commandments. He was telling them, love one another, love one another. I'm telling you, if you do this, you'll be following me and you'll be keeping my commandments. And in Greek, my friends, that's the word entole. The word that John uses specifically for a charge that Jesus was giving is entole. There is no doubt about this. As we take a look at how he would use a word for the Ten Commandments, he would use the word nomos. I'll give you an example of that in John chapter 1, verse 17. It says, for the law, nomos, was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. There's others where it goes on and he says, the nomos, the law of Moses. That's when he would use nomos. Now keep in mind, I realize that other gospel writers would interchange entole with nomos, but John was very careful to separate nomos from entole. Entole was a charge. So we can go back to John chapter 14, 15, where it says, if you love me, keep my commandments. The Ten Commandments are not in view, my friends, because he's preaching to his disciples the entole, a new commandment I give you. He's giving them a charge, not a new Ten Commandments.